and you're right. And I'm sure a lot of my listeners get what you're saying, and I'm sure a lot of them get what I'm saying. And I would be like, yes, but to denounce it and take it personal, you cannot do that as a host. You cannot. You're wearing your shit on your sleeve. You look corny. It looks corny. You got to be like, okay.
At the end of the
that was rough.
At the end of
hey, that nigga was on one today, everybody. Okay. I love my nigga Drum. But look here. What happened today in social media? What? Boom.
We live.
It's 90%.
We are live.
It's 90%. Listen, this is why I always tell you it's 90%. 90% business, 10% podcast, music, film, pictures, models. Fuck all that. Your talent equals nothing without the 90% of business and understanding what to do under every situation. It's not a track meet. It's a marathon for real. Like, nigga, you will be learning shit every fucking day. If you don't reach any fuck ups, you will never find any fixes. So every fuck up is a blessing because you're covering that base. God gonna take you through that school.
That's facts.
You gotta be the most solid nigga on Drink Champs, all the niggas. They niggas, he was sitting there like, goddamn, Puffy trying to fuck this nigga right in front of me. He had to keep his composure. Niggas don't win at him like, yeah, nigga, I heard what you said, blah, 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 blah. Charlamagne the God.
I don't know how I would react in that situation.
You will. Listen. But a lot of that shit is staged for content.
I wasn't warned.
So you got some content.
But we got some real content. This is real content, real emotions of drummer.
You say
what'd you say from super happy mode, I said, baby dancing to us going.
I said to you one time, I said, man, look, I said, yo, sir, maybe you shouldn't put that up because you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't want you to put it up. He's like, no, nigga, it's the raw. It's the raw. It's what really happened. That's what the people want. They want that real shit. Niggas gotta do this, get into it, whatever. They want that real shit. And then the moment you get some real shit, you say you want to delete it. Come on now.
I mean,
let's not do
when I'm the one being put on the grill, hell the fuck yeah, because I don't portray that. I don't live that. You know me personally. I'm the coolest thing ever. So don't put me in a mix with people that's
bro.
I don't want to be in a mix.
Look, here's some knowledge for you. Here's some food for you. In order for you to do what you do and talk about other fucking people and pass judgment along and talk about what's in the social media and make jokes about them and this, that, and the third, I would beg of you, make sure your fucking skin is that thick. Otherwise, you're a fucking hypocrite. Because I can dish shit, but I can't take it. I'm fragile.
So I don't know about dishing it.
Listen,
I don't dish.
Don't talk about. Listen.
What do I dish?
You have to have the thickest skin in the room.
You have to really break it down to me to be like, I remember when you did this to somebody on the podcast, you dished it to him, and then now you can. I just don't remember. Because we talk about a lot of different things, the Suge Knight stuff, the no jumper.
What the fuck just happened? Let's talk about that.
But
hold up. We ain't gonna go back. Let's not go back. Let's talk about what just happened. What just happened? We ain't gonna go back. We gonna talk about what just happened.
I threw a subliminal, or
you did not handle it like a host. You didn't handle it like a host. Just say yes, I get it. Let's make it better. Period.
I mean, I'm in control of the situation.
Listen,
I have a choice on what
I will never ever advise. Listen, I don't advise, help, condone, consider nobody that takes the truth when I'm giving it to them and flush it down the toilet. or pretend as if they don't understand what I'm saying, that hurts me because I'm giving jewels to somebody that I love to make them better. Not me. I don't give a fuck about none of this.
So look, man, this is what y'all gonna get from the News You Can Use podcast when it comes to the drummer takeover. This is episode 5 or 6 for Lyndrum.
Listen to me, man. How can I be honest? How can I be honest to anybody I'm speaking to if I'm not honest with you behind closed doors?
So yeah, it's more closed doors conversations is always
hey,
it's called a real nigga summit. You know, Uncle Bobby created it. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
Yeah, nigga.
It's
Hell yeah.
You cannot get mad and you can't cut the person off and you just let them speak their mind and then y'all just talk it out and we move past. If more people had a real nigga summit in this world, it'd be less niggas dead. If more people could sit here and go back and forth like me and Lyndrum without nobody wanting to pull up or disrespect each other or call each other out of each other's name because they feel some type of way or they're in their emotions, then, you know, but I'm still not past that life. Like I'm still not all the way there yet. I'm getting there, but some things, you know, could be taken lightly and some things won't. But I'm 90% all the way there. I'm the most positive person in the mind. I wake up praying, I go to church, I do all the shit. Other people, I see random people, give them dollars. Like I'm not selfish in no type of way. I look out for more people than I probably should, but I have to kind of like, you have to guard yourself. It's a very evil, dangerous demon world. This is not the times that Lyndrum grew up and black people. This is what he's trying to get at. I get it, but I'm outside living. The other day, I just reconnected with a girl that I tried to look out for, and a couple of her friends came, and I'm like, y'all could just, you know, go in there, me and my girl in this room, y'all enjoy yourselves and go home. Them motherfuckers stole my car when I went to work, but I still was cool, wasn't tripping, you know. She threw a nigga some dollars later on in the game, so it wasn't no problem. But, you know, that's me being forgiving and looking out for people. But when you've been burnt so much, you kind of lose hope in people, man. So I've lost hope. So let me explain why I feel the way I feel. I've tried to be like Jesus and help the most worst people on earth. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying? Not the worst people, but the people that Jesus went to help, the weak, you know what I'm saying, and bring them to the light. And, you know, I don't want to be a false prophet and be trying to help people. So to get yourself together first is the key. Make sure you're right. Make sure your soul is right before you get out here trying to help these folk. I don't know if Lyndrum is really outside dealing with these people like I am for me to feel the way I am, but I know for sure he's not. And that's why he's never around y'all. Play the song. I can't get him to come out to a casino, a club, a hookah lounge, a pool party.
Listen. At the end of the day, this nigga just said all of that beautiful shit just to end it with some bullshit. Because furthermore, I'm working on 2 albums and the 3rd project is an EP.
And you're working.
They all getting ready to drop right now. On top of my own album, I'm mixing shit for niggas in fucking Japan, my nigga. You wanna know why?
We're not gonna deter you. You're being good at this podcast and shit. Wait. Are you still outside?
There you go.
Are you still
there
out?
You go.
You're not outside, huh? Dealing with the youth in the aspect of.
Let me ask you something. Woo. Why you corny motherfuckers gotta be outside and you ain't doing shit? Your whole motherfucking operation is right there where you sitting at. What the fuck are you doing outside that you got time that your shit ain't already platinum that you got time to be outside? Hey, your shit.
It's a thing called work.
Right now.
It's a thing called school, training. You got classes. I like to go to the gym. I do a lot of different things. I take tranquility walks. I haven't been able to record it. But yeah, I do a lot. I like nature. I like restaurants. I go to casinos sometime. I'm gonna do
y'all new generation make up more motherfucking excuses than
ain't
anything
no
I ever heard of in my
excuses.
life.
I just told
Y'all
you what
niggas are some
I'm
excuses ass niggas, and then always
Hey,
y'all say
Drummer,
some
look,
beautiful
I would have
shit.
stayed in the
Listen,
house.
y'all
I
say
would have
some
stayed in
beautiful
the
shit
house
and then
the other
fuck it
day.
up with a
I
comment,
would have went to the
and that's
casino.
why niggas don't want to go over that comment and reach y'all, cause y'all will say some beautiful shit and then end it with some dumb shit, and motherfuckers be like, you know what? Let that
It's
motherfucker fall. Don't
content,
nobody
man.
care.
It's called content.
Listen, fuck all that. Fuck all that. What I'm talking about is this is what happens. This is a real reality. This is you just displayed how it goes down. And that OG like blah 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 blah. Yeah, nigga, I don't even know why you asked me the question anyway, could. So then that old
See, there you
G
go.
say
I didn't say who is
he
saying
ain't
anyway.
gonna get it.
Who is saying these
That OG,
words?
listen, that OG feels like this
Children?
from the bottom of his heart. He feels like this. No matter what I say to him, he's not gonna get it. Because as he was just simply explaining himself, he chose to disrespect me after all the beauty he said about himself.
It was no
Where I would have
disrespect.
been like, I commend you. Matter of fact, let's go in here. I'm gonna get you a whole grocery bag. You asked me for a soda, nigga. Let's go. See, they be fucking up their blessings with this bullshit. You don't have to prove a point just to say I'm hurting.
I'm going through healing.
Black,
I'm not hurting.
black therapy. Black therapy is a real thing. We all got it. We all got it.
Let's talk
Nigga,
about
you
it.
cannot
Let's get
come
on it,
from a
drummer.
black hole.
Let's get to it. Wait, let me open it up. Okay, this is gonna be the part of the podcast where we talk about healing. Now, I explained before being burnt in the game. Pause. I think you got to say pause after that. I don't know because they take things out of context nowadays. But Drum has went through it too. He has some anxiety from that shit too. He couldn't tell me he's not still feels some type of way when he deal with people because of what happened when he gave people his all. Here, man, I'm gonna give you somewhere to sleep. You can come record. I'm gonna help you with your real life, and I'm gonna help you become a star. And he's put artists on BET and done a lot of big things. He's helped me, put me in shows and did a lot of good things. Except I'm a solid one. I've always told him that you're always gonna fuck with, and we never gonna have bad blood because of these kind of conversations we can have. I don't know if he could have had those conversations with them, and when he did, they might have took it personal, and that's why they deter and do what they do. But me, I don't let 10% bullshit and 90% of all the great shit we've done and all the great times we had go to waste with one conversation or one incident. It's not me. I'm gonna give everyone the benefit of the doubt, which Drummer's gonna give too. But what he's coming at is when you scroll down your timeline, you already got enough bullshit there. SurfGOD don't gotta have that on his page too. But just say that. But then you have to be specific. You have to be like, well, this I don't agree with. So maybe you want to edit that and then re-put it up. Yeah, conversation. What do you think about that, Drum? If you going on the news you can use and you feel like, well, maybe this podcast is going a little left, but I do see the numbers going up. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not really chasing the numbers. I'm just putting out the captions that people want to look at. So don't look at my caption and judge what you're going to see, because if you give it, I'll give that shit a good 5 to 10 minutes. Watch it. If I'm being lazy, I'll let it play and not even be on camera. So what I could be kind of supporting it by putting it on, but at the end of the day, most of them niggas is your age. So it ain't the youth just out here tearing this internet world down. There's a lot of old niggas on here bickering and arguing and talking crazy to each other and exposing each other and snitching and doing all that old fuck shit. So
because they're not a village. That's my whole fucking point. The reason why they doing that dumb shit is because they're not a village.
and I get it.
Because in a village, The truth is the truth. I don't give a fuck who said it.
Factamundo. But yeah, you're right. It's gonna be debates. It's gonna be people that try to come for me. And am I ready for that at this point? And how I'm gonna react? Almighty Suspect spit on some dude the other day, and I just reacted to it. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna spit on nobody because of what they said. I ain't gonna take it that damn far. He spit on a dude your age. Like they don't have the rapport me and you do, but I'm not spitting on anybody for content or no reason because of context. If I don't want to be on camera with you and I feel like it's gonna be a conflict and we can't be grown men about it, then we don't need to do it. But I get it. I get it.
That's weird shit.
That's what sells though. That's not what I'm promoting. And you kind of proved your point in multiple ways because it's like, well, you want some content, I'm going to show you. Like what you've been playing and what you've been showing to.
No. But look, I didn't mean it in no derogatory way, but damn, it is what it is. There it is. That's what we, because it can't be one way and not the same way just because I'm talking to you. That's some dictatorship type shit. That's weird.
Well, drummer, you are made for this. You are made for podcasting. I've been telling you this a long time. And you now I'm gonna say I proved it to you.
You stupid boy.
Because I'm like, I'm gonna delete this video. I would only delete this video because it's Lyndrum. I wouldn't delete it if it was anybody else. I left the Pookie F and Rue video up almost 8 months, and I just recently deleted it because neither one of us need to be looking like that on that light. He's pushing positivity. He's doing great. I'm pushing positivity. I'm in my position. I'm doing great.
No. But what you got to know, here's the most important part. Here's the most important part about that whole adventure that just happened. You said I was somebody important enough for you to have on your show and to talk to. We got into a difference. We didn't get disrespectful to each other.
No, reality is everybody's I'm gonna put my hands on you and this. See that's when I'm more media trained than that.
Listen. Everybody need to see that because they're gonna face that. Like, hold up, my manager. It's just a difference of opinion, nigga. If you are being honest with yourself, you are gonna listen to the thing that is the most truth. And if a nigga decide to be something that is not the most truth, that tells you do not need to be fucking with that nigga. But if that nigga go, yo, that was true. All right. That's somebody is on the level that you're willing to go when they're asking you to be honestly a part of something. I'm not going to be honestly a part of something that look at me in my face and lie to me and expect me to act like this on the motherfucking camera. They doing that shit enough in Hollywood, all over the world, the niggas. I've been in the industry. I've seen when niggas have to do. But fuck that. No, I know.
Hey, that's I'm not gonna say that's what we do. I run my mouth. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say that's what we do on the news. You can use, but it's so much judgment.
The reason why
so much judgment. Wait. I'm gonna say this. It's so much judgment out there. It's only so much truth you actually can sit on here and actually reveal. Because it's not everybody's business of what your personal life is like, nigga. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a podcaster. I grill you, and then you just sit there and answer the questions. You don't interview me. I'm not the one that you. And then when I podcast with my host, we talk about other people, not each other. What? And when it happens, I see it on No Jumper. That's what they do. But me and D-Class, we don't get on here and talk crazy to each other. Me and Capo,
Listen,
we plan when we're gonna do that.
nah,
Anyone
it
else,
ain't
we're not
authentic.
jumping on
You
it.
said you want authenticity. You said you wanted the raw. How the fuck do you plan to argue?
When did I ever say that?
You said you wanted it to happen authentically, and if it authentically happened, it was gonna stay up because you wanted it to be raw. You don't want to go by no guidelines and all this bullshit and make some fake shit. You wanted it to be real shit, nigga. That's from your mouth.
Not on the cost of my behalf.
Bro, you sound like Donald Trump.
Because that's not the kind.
Well, I didn't mean that part.
Kind of energy I want.
I didn't mean that part. I meant the part where if you're only talking about other people.
Out of character for no reason, because I'm a positive, good person. I wake up zen. Before you
go, I'm
gonna take.
I meant only if you're talking about other people. I don't mean when you're talking about me. It doesn't apply. That's weird. Like don't do that. Don't be honest. Be raw. Be clear.
Zen.
Come on, man.
So before you walk in my podcast room, it says Zen. So I'm always on some positivity.
Man, no, listen. That does not make or break anybody for anything.
No, I'm not saying it.
What it does is. What it does is it brings clarity to what we're talking about. We're just bringing clarity to what we're talking about. I don't understand why that frustrates you so much.
I was talking to D-Class and told him I was going to keep it up. I'm like, man, I'm going to keep that shit up because that's great content. Honestly, I'm like, that's great. They're going to think I'm deleted. They're like, I'm going to put, he said, you got to put a good thumbnail on there. And I already downloaded it. So I'm gonna drop that too, and I will be dropping edits from the pool party. My camera died on me as soon as I got to the pool, so y'all didn't really get to see shit. But we will be throwing pool parties, most likely at the Flamingo Hotel every weekend out here in Las Vegas. It's already lit. Make sure you bring your ID and pool gear to get in. It has bar service. You can get cabanas. It's a lot of free entry to the Flamingo pool parties every day of the week. But we will be doing the podcast on Friday. So we'll be doing it at the Flamingo Hotel, pool party, live DJ, bars, everything you need will be there. So holla at me. I'm just getting I do the summer takeover. Let me break down why you see me do what I did the other day. I was starting the summer takeover where we throw pool parties. So instead of doing them at my crib, that one went well, but I live in a kind of bougie neighborhood, so the people are kind of looking at us a little weird. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do it at the crib no more.
Hey man, hey. I just want to tell everybody I love you. I love my son over there, my distant son, SURFGOD. I love you too, man. Look, I love for this to be a teaching moment. Let everybody know, look here. If you're not agreeing to disagree, you yes man.
Yeah, I never had an opinion though. I'm gonna rewatch. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna edit the part when the conversation went to where it went. And it's not for you to be a yes man. It's just like, don't use me as the example of what.
Bro. But listen, that was random. Listen, that was random. How did you make it your own? This is what I'm talking about.
That's where I'm going to find the edit. I'm going to show you where I felt like it went left. But I guess, but we'll move on from that. That was part 2 of what y'all seen. Podcasting, man. This is No Jumper 2.0 today. It's like 6:24. I will be live streaming me gambling at the casino, turning the fuck up today. But yeah, like I said, the pool parties. Flamingo Hotel, you have to be dressed to get in the pool, like shorts and shit. You can bring a bag. They will search it. So be prepared for search. It is security there. So it's very secure, it's safe, environment. They have a side for adults only, and then they have a side for children. So if you want to bring your children, you can. I'm going to the kids side. The podcast will be on the adult side. So we'll be probably getting a cabana and doing a podcast inside the cabana. And turn up with us, man. This will be the summer takeover. News you can use podcast. We turning the fuck up. We're gonna be lit. You must be 21 and older to get in. No. You could go to the kids side, I guess, if you're underage. Or you might could be able to get an adult pool, but you won't be able to get any beverages or anything. But nobody should be coming to our podcast if they're not over 21. And we're gonna turn the fuck up, man. But boy, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. I don't see where the shit be coming from, but maybe I don't be paying attention enough because I don't focus on other men. Like that's not my thing. I've never been like a jealous dude or worried about what other niggas is doing. And I'm just gonna support you and keep it pushing. I have no problem liking. I go through my whole timeline and like everything I see. I'll randomly go to your page and like everything. Like, I get the realism, I get whatever, but it's like, I want people to see that you're like, I don't get it. And people like that shit. Most of the world is for themselves or whatever you want to say. But if I was that way, I wouldn't be putting people on. You get what I'm saying? But I'm a Rolling Stone for sure. I'm definitely not going to stop or pause or wait for the next person. If they have some type of issue, I'm just going to keep it pushing, because if you have an issue and I don't, then how is it an issue? Let's go.
The cracks where the people dwell, and I cast all the demons right back to hell. Yeah, catalyst, hold a tight fist. I don't care about the demons that wanna diss. We doing good things, that's all that matter. Cause when the dough swing, you can get the chatter.
Yeah, we are back, people. Let me take a sip. All right. I'm going to start a new video so we can get it popping, because this one ain't really rolling. We got one viewer in here. So, the caption game got to be right. But this was the drummer takeover, part 2 conversation. I still don't feel like we got nowhere. I still feel like he's expecting something that, see, if you want something done, you do it yourself, people. Don't put the pressure on other people. Oh, you should. No, that is the lamest shit I've ever seen. I would never expect somebody to be SURFGOD. No, you be you, I be me, and enjoy that. But when you start to focus on other men too much, I think that's when your emotions pour out and you get to jabbing and trying to make your point of view off the next person, when you should never be so personal. The shit I see on No Jumper, bro, that ain't gonna happen on this podcast, because I wouldn't allow it. You're not gonna come and disrespect me. We're not gonna debate. I'm not about to argue and be getting mad and raising my voice when I talk to another man. I don't have that type of energy. I don't have that type of time. That's not what I represent, and that's not who I am. I'm just not with that. Like, I'd rather be around 5 or 6 females than to be around 5 or 6 niggas arguing for any time. And I'm not about to argue with a female neither. So it's just like, I just don't get it. A lot of these dudes, man, what they do with their life and how they want to move, do it on your terms, but don't bring it to me, bro. Don't bring that bad energy around me. I gotta light some sage to make sure I put the good energy in the air. But conversations is needed. Content is great. But do it at your expense. Talk about your triumph. Make it a story about you so the viewers can get it from that point of view. And that way it looks right on context. You don't use other people to do it because then it becomes a conflict. So just a little learning experience for y'all out there in YouTube world. Tap in with this video before it get buried in the rest of it, man. We dropping content every day. I think I've been going on 7 days a week, damn near 15 hours, 20 hours a day. It's a lot of new news out right now. So we're going to jump into that right now. And we out.